Previously, the group of you were on your way. You had literally arrived in the jungles in pursuit of this next piece of the staff Aeolus carries, Vergisiv, that has been drawing him in this direction. When you received a sending from Dr. Zillan Boomcraft of the Optimum Depths Mining Company, you had not checked in with them. They went ahead with a plan without any further consulting with you because they hadn't heard from you. Successfully, shall I say, Aeolus tried in Armskirk to disseminate information about a secret sea chart and map that would allow the bearer of it to navigate their ship through the southern seas, in the whirlpools, maelstroms, and dangerous storms that plague the area and make it not economically viable to risk their ships going through. Such a passage would mean that the wealth-laden ships traveling from Akkad up north of the continent would no longer pass through the massive swaths of the territory controlled by the Devil's Buccaneers, helmed by Lady C. This was a ruse to bait her, and her specifically, as she would likely trust no one else, to recover such a precious set of charts, into pursuing a ship into the beginnings of these regions. As you wouldn't, the group of you know, no such chart exists. The rumor was put out that an expedition was underway, such that the spy within the Opulent Depths Mining Company would see fit to pass it along to the Commodore herself. It seems this ruse has been successful. You teleported back to Elderthorn, spoke with the ODMC, picked up some things from Kelpip, spoke with the members of Blackburn, and were very quickly aboard ship. A few days recovering from the effects of your teleportation, Helirast and Jaya getting particularly friendly over that time. And...
oh, tell me about that.
We were holding hands for a while. Like 7
Shit, that's right.
hours.
I remember now.
Yeah.
I think
It is now solved. Tang has solved it with her divine intervention for this day.
I was hoping you would say the soup ladle, but that's good too.
There's flavor there.
Solving it with a soup ladle. That'd be fun.
You learned a little bit about the types of ballistae available upon the ship. And that you would not be responsible for manning them, but more of also what to look out for coming from the opposition. As a storm picked up in the evening, rains coming down, the cry came out that another ship was spotted, seemingly have gotten into position prior to your arrival, and is now charging at you from the west, as it has started a slow, sloping rotation around a maelstrom that has formed in these waters. You've identified the crew of the Devil's Buccaneers, helmed by Quartermaster Rart Sartif and Commodore Lady C. This is where we are picking up. We've had a few rounds of long round combat where it's been mostly ship to ship. With Dunnan reaching the other ship, we're moving into proper initiative order at this point. And top of that initiative order is Jaya.
Yo. I think we all know what Shy is going to do. Greater invisibility, and then bonus action blade song. I didn't do that last time.
So,
and then, does it look like the ship is going to? Is it trying to like ram us?
make me a history check.
25.
You've spent some time on boats, mostly unwillingly. Based on your approximation of the storm and the waves, it is more likely that it is setting up to follow the slope and curvature of the maelstrom in which the two ships have found themselves, and continue to close on you. It's likely not setting up for a ram.
By close on us, you mean like within distance for like ropes and etc. Right?
Correct. For
Yeah,
boarding
and they
actions.
potentially...
You have stuff that's valuable to them when it's not sunk to the bottom of the ocean, so they don't want to sink you.
Okay.
I would give you all that for the history check there.
Well, if they're gonna close, I don't want to fly out, but I will fly up and like kind of over, like here-ish, just to kind of change my where I'm at on the ship.
That's fine.
Kind of-
And right now, there's the ships in Ballistae have been moved to a single initiative order. At the bottom, they're on a timer from 5 down to 0. Every time it hits 0, we'll do a ship move.
Okay. Like there.
Certainly. Alright, and you took greater invisibility, so you're concentrating on that. Late song's going.
Mhm.
Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. That'll bring us to Lady C. Dunnan. You have
Yes.
boarded her ship.
Yes,
Yeah, she's a pretty
brazenly so.
Yeah. Alright. Firstly, she is going to use her bonus action to place a seal upon you.
Cool.
So I will use a little radioactive symbol for that. There we go. When she places this, for the next minute, every single time you take damage, you take an additional 5 damage.
Right. So not take damage then.
Yeah.
Just easy.
Yeah. And then she will make 2 attacks with her Blade of Command. First one is a 30 to hit. And second one is a 23. 23 misses. Alright, once.
So
Okay.
how much damage?
Alright. As she lunges towards you, pulling this strange falchion-looking blade with a double fuller and strikes at you. You're from the initial attack, you're taking 13 points of slashing damage and 6 necrotic, plus 5. So you have 28, 18, 24 points total.
Does
by heavy
anything?
damage.
So 20. Okay.
Yep.
And
then-
10 HP, so 15.
Yep. Now, you are also currently interdicted by her, and once per turn when she hits a creature that has a seal upon her, she gets to deal bonus damage of 18. This is part of the same thing, so I'm not tacking in an extra 5 there.
Okay.
Alright.
Shall I roll con saves?
Yes,
mean,
so it's 18, and you took 20 total, so it's a 38. Yeah, you maintain concentration. GC was
Cool.
like 19. So, you're good. She missed with a second attack with a 23. AC is 24, so you are good. And that'll be Lady C's turn, bringing us around to Sive.
Cool. I guess I'm going to also fly out closer so that I can do things. I think here is where I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna try using Viper Bite, I guess, which uses 2 rune points. I don't think I've used this before with the Curare poison. I'm not sure how to handle it. It splits into 3 doses, right? But I do I have to click anything else for that, or is that
No. So, what's the effects of the poison?
it says, one sec, 1d6 poison plus DC 16 con save, or be blinded until end of their turn.
Okay.
So that
So
uses-
the one dose is effectively 3 for the purpose of this. So you have 2 more uses of that vial of poison, specifically.
that one says there are 10 uses though.
Pardon?
In the parentheses. In the description I have in my items, it says 10 uses. I don't actually.
So that's 10 vials.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So it's 30 of Viper Bite if you want to really
Awesome.
break it down like that.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna use 2 rune points on that with these, and then Star Metal Blaster Lady C.
Certainly.
Which
Is there a reason you would have advantage?
do I have that clicked on? Sorry, no. So
Alright.
I'm gonna redo that. One
So
sec.
16 is a miss.
Sick, love that. One sec. Do I have? Let me use a seeking missile with which describes this rune as a reaction when I miss.
Yep.
So, which is
Go for it.
and
25 is a hit. So we have
Nice.
10 points of piercing and 2 points of lightning. Let me
yes,
double
and
check
then
her resistances. Okay. And then the poison, she needs to make a con save, correct?
yes.
Okay. That is a 22.
Oof. Yeah, so
think
she saves.
I think that's against the blindness, right? She still takes poison damage.
Yeah, I think so. Which is 1d6 poison.
Alright, go ahead and give me a d6. Alright. Hey, it all adds up.
I'm also gonna slap a cloud strike on that, I guess. Which I can use a number of times equal to proficiency bonus. Cool. So they take an extra 1d4 thunder and has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, or I'm invisible to it until the next turn or next attack roll or cast spell. Which is-
24 on the wisdom save.
Saving throw is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus
It's
strength.
not higher than 24.
Yeah, 24.
Alright.
Cool.
Anything else, Sive?
I think that's it.
Alright. End of your turn. Lady C is going to use a legendary action and make a strike against Dunnan, seeing how well armored he is, knowing that she needs to cut him down. 28 to hit you, Dunnan. Done.
Yeah, close.
No. Alright, that is 13 plus 5 is 18, plus 17 is
35.
18. 35, thank you. Plus 5 for your interdiction, minus 4, so 36 points of damage. And I'd like a DC 18 concentration check.
You.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, plus 14. It's hard to break that
Yeah.
concentration.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. All right, that'll bring us to Buccaneer Crew Orange with Rart Sartif on deck. Orange, what's his power? Alright, he is going to rush forwards to here. He's going to let out a rallying cry. Dunnan, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Wisdom
Or
saving.
you didn't know.
I don't think you... Yeah, no. Yeah. You had a very small chance of failing that. The rallying cry, Rart and Lady C get some temporary hit points. And then his action, he will shoot a crossbow... Pardon me, 2 crossbow shots at Sive. Sive, a 17 and a natural 1.
My 17 hits.
Alright, 15 points of piercing damage, and a natural 1 misses. So that is
Cool.
that. Brings us to Rart Sartif with Siegfried and then Dunnan on deck. Alright. Sidle up a little bit. He's just going to sit and chuckle to himself. And he is going to... Ooh, doubles. He's got good spells. Can he upcast this? No. Okay. He's gonna look at the vanished tiefling where the position was. I think that's a good idea. And as he taps Lady C on the back, you see her cloaked in invisibility. GM. There we go. He's concentrating on that. And that'll bring us to Siegfried with Dunnan on deck.
I am going to launch a guiding bolt at Sour Teeth. I am just trying to see the ranges of my spells. Yep, guiding bolt.
It's 120, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think I have any further ranges than that. Guiding bolt, I think I am going to do that at... Actually, let me see. That's 60 meters. So yeah, I'm just going to use a guiding bolt for my star map at Actually, I'm going to focus on the crew. I'll leave Sour Teeth to Jaya. Don't think I'll get him to break concentration, so I'm just gonna target the crew member up here. So here comes the
22. That was the brown or brown orange.
this guy.
They rallied. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. 22, I believe, absolutely hits them. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. 16 points of damage. Nice.
And I don't think I have anything I can do with the bonus action right now. So that is. Actually, sorry. At the start of my turn, I was gonna change into dragon form, and
That's fine.
But that's just
So
my
you
turn.
have a fly speed.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, are you moving?
Oh no, I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I don't want to leave Helly by herself on the ship. So
I'm sorry, what am I?
Thanks.
I mean, Teng is below deck mending right now. I have no idea where she is. Let's see.
Something tells me Aeolus and I can't do anything on this ship.
I just don't want to get shot out of the sky either. Fuck. I think the furthest I can move is here. So yeah, I'll take off and move there.
Go for it. Dunnan. What'll it be?
I'm gonna hit the fat man, the quartermaster.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna break the concentration.
Wonderful. 28. That would hit. Instead, I'd like you to make me a wisdom saving throw. So he's going to try to shoot you. Dunnan.
I'm gonna use something. I
Yeah.
wanna succeed on that. Yeah. I don't want to be shunted.
Okay.
Is it dead?
Endurance.
Yeah.
Okay, you've not used that yet this day, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
That's fine. So you are not temporarily shunted. Instead, you do hit him. 12
Okay.
and 20.
I'm gonna dump some smite into that.
Go for it. $31 points. Nice.
And
There's just a level
sorry,
one,
it's
right?
new feed. Yeah.
An extra 1d6.
Yeah. Can use it 4 times. Why not?
Alright.
1d6. Oh, wrong one.
-5. And then con saving throw, disadvantage on attack rolls. Alright. So I'll do that con first for your Strike of the Giants.
Mm.
That is a natural 1. Does not pass, so he has disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn. And then his concentration for greater invisibility is a 27.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yep.
Second strike.
22 would hit. He is going to instead use his second reaction that he has in a round to cast Shield and protect himself.
Okay. And
Something that you pick up, Dunnan, immediately as he brings this arcane shield into being. There's something strange about him and his ability to break these timing restrictions. Mechanically speaking, Dunnan interprets this guy has some control over the power of time, at least in his direct vicinity, and it's a little bit off-putting right away.
okay. Bonus action, I heal myself a little bit with lay on hands.
You smited.
Ah, yeah, shite. Okay.
All right.
And
Buccaneer
hold still.
crew, yellow. Oh, sorry. End of your turn. I have a legendary action.
Did he actually ever make that concentration check?
He did. He passed to 27.
Okay.
27, yeah.
Cool.
Legendary action. Lady C is going to Starlight Step.
And then also get stuff when legendary actions happen near him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Is it is an action you can see or anything?
When it just uses a legendary
Against
action.
you or force you to make a saving throw, you can use your... Oh, that's it.
No, but the 10 HP.
Each time a creature within one... Yep. Oh yeah, you get 10. You go
So
for it.
that would have happened twice now. This would have been the second time.
Yeah, so
Because she used-
add 10 hit points back, because she used a legendary action, and then she hit
Oh,
you.
okay.
Then
Yeah.
that would have chewed through the temp.
Okay.
So add 10 back and give yourself 10 temp. And she is going to Starlight Step. And that's her legendary action. Then it brings us to the Buccaneer crew. Where is it? Orange. No, yellow. I just did orange. Oh, lovely. Okay. She is going to charge forward to there. Dunnan, I'm going to give you partial cover because Rart is in the way. She's sort of leaning out into the middle of the deck and sending 2 crossbow shots at you. So you get +2 on the AC. 19 and 25.
How much is half covered? +2?
+2, yeah.
Then they miss.
Okay. No good there. That'll bring us to Aeolus with a crew member and then Tang on deck.
From where I'm at, can I see if the oars of the shadow are active?
They were until just recently.
Okay.
They've been drawn in at this point.
Aeolus is going to... I'll head up towards Tang and Heli.
I believe Tang is below deck and Heli is above deck.
Correct. Tang was mending the ship that she just finished. So she's moving up above deck with, call it 5 feet of movement on her turn.
Okay. Then Aeolus will turn to Heli. Part of the possibility is that the ones controlling the oars are slaves.
Oh, pretty freaking high.
And I will launch an attack at the rallied Buccaneer crew.
You got it.
And God, this spell hates me.
Oh my god.
It's not a spellcaster. I should just stop.
You tried.
Angry and starting to get pissed off, Aeolus will activate one of his rights as a bonus action.
Gotcha. Go for it. Here comes the 6. Close enough.
That was super close.
Alright. That'll bring us to Green Buccaneer crew. Green. He will charge forward. And he will take a dash action. Ooh. I just squished the token. I don't know how I did it, but I did. He'll get to the forward half of the ship. And he sets what looks to be a grappling hook in his hand, ready to do something with it. But that's his turn. That brings us to Tang.
I'm gonna spend 5 movement to get up on top of the ship. Oh, my map. Come on, map. You can do this. Dunnan is looking rough, but he's a little far away from me. With control water, can I move the water?
You can move the water. From your understanding, the ships are warded against the effects of any spell, 5th level and lower.
Okay, what I mean by redirect or by control water is if I wanted to like create a tidal wave to flood their ship to attack the people on it, would that work? Like that's what I'm wondering.
There's a spell tidal wave. Does the control water also have a tidal wave function?
It has a flood function.
Put it in chat. Let's see. Rise by as much as 20 feet. That will not flood the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's too high.
You would need like the spell tsunami or tidal wave. The water rising in the area also would raise up the ship to the point that you're not flooding it effectively. Both of these ships are also about 25 feet above water. That's why I just put a 4 on Sive, Siegfried, and Jaya, assuming that they left the ship and didn't descend closer to the waves.
Okay. Then I am going to I'm going to use a level 2 spell slot to cast Silence.
Nice.
On the area adjacent to Quartermaster, like including Quartermaster Rart, but not including Devin.
Alright. Spell effects. There we go.
It's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yep. Grabbing a marker. 10,
Here-ish.
15, 20. Like that.
Does that include the... yeah.
Like that.
Perfect.
Alright.
That would affect Quartermaster, but not Dunnan.
At the moment, yes.
At the moment, yeah. Okay. Does that move with the ship? Because I'm casting it on the ship, or does it stay stationary where it is?
Silence. Duration. It stays where it is. Noted that. So that would be 5 rounds that's going to stay there because I'm moving the ships every 5 rounds.
Ugh. So it won't move with the ship. It stays in that point in space.
Correct. Yes.
Never mind then. I don't want to cast Silence.
No.
That's dumb on a big ship.
I mean, it'll last for 5 rounds of combat. That's not nothing.
Yeah, but he's not going to stay there. As soon as the ship moves, he's no longer in Silence.
Correct. The ship is going to move in after 5 more turns of 5 more of your turns, so to speak. The ship's in Ballista is at 5 in the initiative count.
Yeah.
It's ticking down by 1 every time we get to its turn. When it hits 0, that's when I'm going to do a ship movement.
Okay, then I guess that does make sense.
Yeah.
I'll do Silence then.
Okay.
And hopefully that does something.
At the very
So that's
least, it'll force me to move. Yeah. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. I don't know that I have any bonus actions I can use right now. Oh, 1 second. Applying an item is a bonus action, right?
Yep. Imbibing a potion or whatever. Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to reach into my pouch and grab my white war paint that I have been hoarding and smear it all over my face and let out a scream. So what that means is when I cast a healing spell, I can re-roll and choose the result.
Okay, go for it. Sweet.
Nice.
That then are you once you've got up to the deck, are you staying on deck at that point? Are you taking wing?
I am staying on deck, but I'm moving further back on the ship so that we aren't all clustered, because that seems like a bad idea.
Where would you like to move?
One more block south. It's not giving me the ability to easily move my map.
Like right
No,
there.
it's not there. There.
All right. As you move, you provoke an opportunity attack.
This bitch.
Yeah, Lady C Starlight stepped onto our boat.
Who did?
Lady
C
C.
is invisible on your boat right now. As a 29 hits you for 15 points of damage.
Oh.
Tank rushes to the end of the boat, and just there's a trail of feathers around behind you. That brings us to Hellerast.
Fuck.
There was the Buccaneer crew currently steering the Shadow, so no turn necessary. That brings us to Helly. Pardon me.
Okay. Helly had a previous thought that she's changing her thought.
Okay.
And she's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
She's going to move forward to here and cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. I would like you to define the bounds of Fairy Fire for me. It's a
No, it says it.
cube.
20-foot cube?
So that's 20 by 20.
20 by 20, yeah.
Yeah.
So since Tang got that opportunity attack, Helly figures that she's somewhere near the aft of the ship, but yeah. Just kind of tried to move where the best center would be. So that it's kind of around her. Does that make sense?
Yep. I need you to don't measure from the middle unless you're measuring a 10-foot square. 20-foot cubes are measured on the side.
Yeah, okay. I'm not doing any of that measuring.
I don't know what all of them are. Alright.
I don't know who's doing that.
I need you to measure with your marker where you want this cube to be.
Okay. Okay, let's see here.
Bearing in mind, every creature makes the save that is within the cube. So if you include yourself or Aeolus, both of you could be Fairy Fire as well.
They're already visible. I don't give a shit.
But it would give her advantage on attacks against you if you failed.
That's it.
Would it? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Okay.
invisible right now, so right now she has advantage on you.
Yeah, right now she already does have advantage. But you can also cast it and then move in too. So
No.
Okay, so
Well,
there.
in the moving, you still are gonna get Fairy Fired.
Is this the box that you're trying to draw?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's fine.
Alright. Aeolus and Helly, both of you make dex saves.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright. Aeolus, you are Fairy Fired.
Hi.
Helly, you
Good
are
thing-
Fairy Fired.
the good thing though is that if you don't hit Lady C, Helly can just drop the spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do not see Fairy Fire sticking to any particular individual in this space that was not previously seen.
Well, fuck.
Drop
You
it.
wanna just drop concentration right away?
I'm just gonna drop concentration on it now.
That's fine.
Oh, what's that? Oh, they're gone.
Yeah, the area doesn't linger. It's just like when it happens type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always think of it like a whole bunch of pollen just got shaken out of a tree and it falls on things, but Right.
Oh.
Okay, and then as a bonus, she's going to activate the animated shield.
Good bonus action. Alright, animated shield going. Buccaneers crew. Which number is that? Blue. Blue. He is going to run past Sartif up towards Dunnan. Dunnan, he's going to make 2 attacks with his cutlass and try to make a feint at you. Wow, Jesus Christ. 27 and 26 to hit you, sir.
Yup, both hit.
Alright, so it is 18 plus 5 for the interdiction. But then you have Heavy Armor Master, so it's plus 1, really. So it's 19 points and 15 points for 34 total. You cannot fail either of those concentration checks. And then I'd like you to make a Wisdom saving throw for me, please. For the feint. You're fine. He's trying to make these distracting attacks against you, so that way you'd be off balance and be unable to make good attacks in the subsequent turn, but you see through it. You've been in battle before. Ship and Ballista tick down. Brings us to Jaya. What'll it be?
Okay, because I clearly wasn't paying attention when you first described the ship actions. I would have loved to have moved closer to it, because I didn't realize these were moving every 5 rounds.
Ah. Understood. Yeah. Yeah. Because previously we were on 30-second turns, as opposed to 6-second turns.
Yeah. So... I think if I moved there, oh, that was 40. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, in 4 rounds when I can actually do something. This will be great. Yeah, I guess fly closer and then... Damn. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna fly closer and then I'll... Shh. How far is this? I want to lob a fireball so I can hit these 3 kind of... I don't even... Well, I want to get... What's his face? Quartermaster Halitosis, and as many of the crew as I can without hitting Dunnan, because he's getting fucked.
Get that. Orange, yellow, and Rart.
Can I get green?
I don't
This
know.
orange and Rart.
Green without Dunnan. Hold on. Oh yeah, you can get green without Dunnan. There we go.
Perfect. We'll do that.
All right. Fireball away. Ooh,
Oh, beautiful.
Nice damage roll. All right, that's a lot of 6s. All right, I have 2 crew that are inside of this. Dex. Wow, natural 1 and 22. Hilariously, the other options were 22 and natural 1. So that is a failure and a success on the crew. So that is 18 points and 36 to green. And then Rart. Dex save, that's definitely his skill. Nope, he got a 4. He is resistant, however.
I imagine he just jiggles a little bit.
Yeah, I picture him as like a gelatinous cube, just shaped like a pirate.
All
what?
right, missus. We'll be getting you soon.
You're in silence. You can't hear shit.
He's just talking to himself. Right, yeah. You just see his mouth moving.
Yeah, I'm just assuming he's, like, oh, I'm a big idiot.
All right, Jaya. Anything else?
I moved, and I think that's all I got.
Okay. That will then bring us to Lady C before Scythe goes.
Fun.
Yeah, as you get pulled out of initiative. We're gonna make an intelligence check. We're gonna make an insight check. See who is the prime target on this ship that the heavy hitters have abandoned.
I mean, there's still one heavy hitter left. Or
Leave
should-
the little bird alone. I ain't doing nothing.
Hellerast, you feel the the faintest of like someone flicking your forehead for a moment as Lady C is going to bonus action interdict you, and now you have a seal upon you. All damage you take is increased by 5.
Well, shit.
She takes it as a compliment.
And then she is going to.
Does it mean mine is gone?
Nope, yours still lingers also.
Also.
She is going to make 2 strikes with her Commodore's blade against you, Helly.
Okay.
That is a 24 on the first one,
Yep.
and a natural 20 on the second.
Yeah, they both hit.
Alright, so first one is 14 points, plus 5, but you have,
Okay.
you're not wearing heavy armor.
Not wearing heavy armor.
So 19 points total on the first.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is 19, 22, 28, plus 5, 33, plus Strike from the Dark, 23, no, I said 33, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 33.
33 plus 19 is 52, plus 18 is 70 points on the second hit.
So 70 total, or 70 plus
total.
19?
70
Okay.
total from the second hit, 19 on the first for 89 over the turn.
Okay. What does the animated shield give me?
That was plus 2 to your armor class. It's a shield, but you don't have to hold
Okay.
it in your hands.
Oh, plus 2 to my armor class? Then the 20 didn't hit.
The 24 and the natural 20?
Natural 20 didn't hit.
Natural 20.
No,
It gives me a 20 armor class.
Natural 20 always
hits.
hit. Yeah.
It's a crit.
It'll just hit anyway, no matter what?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Okay,
It's
never
a natural
mind.
20 before her bonus to attack.
Ah, okay.
So
Okay.
it was probably like a 30-something to hit in.
Yeah.
Well, you know she got a 30 already and she didn't crit. So, you know she's
Uh-huh.
at least
Okay.
plus 11.
Yeah.
Okay, are these 15 temporary hit points on my sheet real?
I think you would have gotten them from Dunnan, maybe? Or
Or I may have gotten them from Denim, but I'm not in his aura now, so I
Dun
can't use
doesn't
those,
give
can
out-
I?
Dun doesn't give out 15 of them, though.
Yeah.
No.
Plus
Somebody
5.
casted
Oh.
aid on us.
Yeah, I think that was Teng. Teng might have casted 8 on us a while ago.
That sounds more accurate.
Let me-
So can I use them on this or not?
So,
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay,
Alright.
that's a little better.
Lady C will then move and reposition to this spot. Right there. And that will then... Where it is? Bring us to Scythe. There we go. Gotta be Scythe. You hear screams from the boat you've just left.
I do, but I've got nothing to help with that situation. So that's unfortunately not my problem this turn. So I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna move here, I guess, and then I'm gonna try using acidic frivolity, which I accidentally pressed before because I was trying to read it. But I'm gonna place that. I think. Wait, hold on one second. Let me.
Oh, this is one of your bigger ones, yeah. I need
Yeah.
a
I think it's
decent
20.
AoE, right?
Yeah, it's 20 foot. I don't know.
Is
I
that
think
an
I will-
acid fireball?
Yep.
I think I can put it here, which would hit Quartermaster, and 2 of the Buccaneers, but not the closer one to Dunnan, and not Dunnan. Right?
Yep.
Alright. So this is a 20-foot radius, right? Next creature that enters or ends its turn within 20 feet. Okay. So here's that. You're measuring to the center. That's what's giving you the false measurement there, instead of measuring from a corner. You can get it like that if you want.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Hold on. Let's try this rune. Dexterity. Once the effect ends, you can allow this effect to persist, and you'll damage it for each rune point you spent above 3 when scribing it.
Unless I can only use 3.
Okay.
So-
So if you want Rart to be the source of this, you want to center this higher, because otherwise, like if you center,
unless the Buccaneer
otherwise
moves,
the Buccaneer, unless he moves, he's going to trigger it.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I was kind of split on that, because I was like, odds... I don't know if the Buccaneer
you
would move or
you
not.
might be able to kill the Buccaneer with it if he doesn't move, so it's your call. Or you can move and try to get out of it, and you can most likely get Rart with it at that point.
My thing also with this is if the Buccaneer moves and tries to get out of it, then the Quartermaster doesn't really have anywhere to go. Because otherwise he could just move out of it on his turn by moving closer to Dunnan. Right?
In theory, yeah. So
Um,
you get a better chance at guaranteed damage if you target both the area with both of them, or all 3 of them in theory.
Yeah. Okay, actually, let's just center it. I guess let's center it on the Quartermaster.
Like
That's-
so.
Could we do it so that it covers more of the territory between him and Dunnan, so if he did move closer to Dunnan, it would hit him?
Yeah, I'm centering it. I'm trying to center it on the boat because it's on a
Okay.
on a surface, like you're setting a trap basically.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause I can't super see past the silence cone, I think.
yeah.
Yep, I guess that works.
All right. So that you have set a trap. All right. And movement for your turn. You already moved.
Yeah, I moved.
All right.
Well, I can move, I guess, again, technically.
Hey, you have
Yep,
bonus
yep.
action dash, don't you?
I also didn't use all of my movement speed. But that's probably fine. That's fine. I'm good.
All right. That brings us to Brown Buccaneer crew. He's moving back this way after being fireballed. He is. I have to move this for a moment. I put the token underneath it by accident. There we go. He is not a fan of being within range of fireballing. It's about there. Snapped grid. There we go. And he is going to send 2 crossbow shots at Dunnan. Dunnan natural 2 for a total of 10 and a 25.
25 hits.
That is 19 points of piercing damage, plus 5 minus 4, so 20 total. Alright. That brings us to Rort Sartif. Alright, move this to foreground. Alright. He's pushing up out of the silence. There we go. Where's his stuff? Currently, he has disadvantage on attack rolls, right? Because of the thing you hit him with, Dunnan?
Don't strike. Yeah.
Okay. 1 sec, I need to measure something.
He's gonna try and lightning bolt us.
Would he do that?
The question is, would you do that?
Yes. But that's okay. Lightning bolts only like small potatoes. We like
Now that chain lightning.
we like big potato spells, like chain lightning. All right. 300 foot and 60 feet. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, of the first target. This is ripoff. Hold on. I can't. Wait. Oh, never mind. I know what to do. It's just I can't target Dunnan first. I need to target someone else first. That's all. That I figured it out. I thought it was like I'm thinking like arc because that like I've seen Jai casting it so much like A to B to C to D, as opposed to 1 and then it goes to 3 others from that. As he strides forward for a moment, and he's sort of talking to himself, and then he comes out of the silence, moving his strange-looking staff back and forth. And that's why you're gonna be real unfortunately feeling. And the lightning starts to arc from his fingers, and he's going to point at Sive. And... cast Chain Lightning. I would like Dex save. Sive. Excuse me. I'm coughing. Ooh.
Should have loved that.
Sive. You take 46 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
I believe you have evasion. Does that give you half damage on a... Oh, no, you don't have evasion yet, do you?
I don't have evasion. I don't think.
Never mind. Okay, that's a higher level rogue. You're not actually at that rogue level yet. Alright.
Level 7.
So, sorry, you said
46.
46, thank you.
Yeah, 46. It was about a medium roll. Got a couple 8s, couple 1s. As the bolt strikes Sive, you see his eyes turn and glance at his other 3 targets. Dunnan make a save, Siegfried make a save, and Jaya make a save. Seems like he succeeded.
Can I shield master that by any
It
chance?
is a dex save.
If I-
I believe
yeah.
you could.
If I succeed.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna
What?
shield master reaction. Yeah, so no damage for me.
Sorry, what save is it?
Dex.
I'm gonna use lucky.
Go for it. Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Hook him!
Alright, Dunnan, 0 damage. Jaya, 46, half to 23. You resist lightning damage, though, I believe, right?
No.
Oh, it's cold, fire, poison? Okay, never mind.
Yep.
So just the 23. And then Siegfried, 23.
Okay, I am going to use my reaction to absorb elements.
You got it.
Let me do that. So that reduces it to...
Gives you resistance, so 23 halved to 12. Sorry, 11, round down.
Okay.
And you get 1 bonus damage on your next attack roll next turn.
Okay.
If you make an
Okay.
attack roll. I think
I
it's
don't
actually
think I'm
with a weapon.
I don't think I'm concentrating on anything right now
Your
for
next
once.
melee
Okay. Good.
attack, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's happening, so. Jaya, concentration check. Dunnan, you took no damage. You're insane. 3 crit saves. Oh my god.
Alright, concentration.
Yep. Con save. Oh, you're fine. Jesus. Oh, you have plus 10. Yeah. Yeah. You needed to roll a natural 1 there to fail that. That'll bring us to his bonus action. Yeah, it's disadvantage. You might as well try it. He's going to cast Arc on Dunnan. Nope, misses. 13. Alright. That is a sorcery point for him. Alright, and that will bring us to Siegfried with Dunnan on deck. What'll be Siegfried?
I was muted. Sorry. I am going to use my first action to expend a charge of the Gem of Seeing to reactivate True Sight.
Gem of Seeing, is that an action or is a bonus action to do so?
It is an action.
Okay.
So I have True Sight out to 120 feet right now.
Alright, I'm just gonna do this way. There you go. Now you see where she is.
Do I? Okay, you messaged me. I'm gonna yell at Aeolus. She's right in front of Heli right now. And point out right there. Aeolus, do you acknowledge?
Aeolus nods.
Yeah, okay. And I said I have to help Dunnan, I'll be back. How far? Oh, literally have to move. Is that 60 feet at the corner? Is he? Does that mean that he's 60 feet, or is he just outside of 60 feet?
So you're measuring from your bottom left corner, so that would be.
Okay.
So measure from your
Top left.
Yeah, top left to top left. You would have to measure to his top left.
Okay. Okay. No, I have to move 5 feet.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna move there and try and healing word Dunnan with a bonus action. What level? I'm going to healing word Dunnan at the 5th level.
Go for it. Sive, I will mention, if you are measuring for circles, make sure you measure either directly horizontal or directly vertical. Otherwise it's going to give you a false radius.
Sorry. So,
Okay.
Dunnan, you get that much healing. I think 29,
Nice.
29 points of healing.
Jeez, that's good healing.
Yeah.
Tang sheds a single proud tear.
And then, yeah. And that is my turn. It's my turn.
Alright. End your turn, Lady C is going to take a legendary action. Dunnan, get your temporary hit points. She's within 120 feet of you, I believe.
So she's probably not where she was.
Yeah, she's within 120 feet of Dunnan.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I don't think she.
Alright. And then
She may have.
she is attacking.
I don't think she can move with a legendary action, though.
Again? That bitch.
You got Tang there. You'll be fine.
It's a dirty.
What did I do to
30
piss her off
you.
so much?
You're the most muscly character over here. She
Yeah.
saw you as the tankiest,
That's
and
what you get for being attractive, Helly.
all right. She didn't crit you, so it's 10, 17, 33 plus 5, 38 points of damage.
Well, good God. Okay.
That's her legendary action. That brings us to Dunnan.
Alright, how are the two Buccaneer crew fellas looking?
Near you, kind of shit.
Okay.
Both about middling, I'll call it.
Okay.
Like, neither are looking great. Neither are death's door. Brown was looking pretty bad, that's why he backed up.
Hey, wait,
I'm gonna
Spencer?
attack Rart.
Spencer?
Yes.
Going back. Can I pop the gift of the metallic dragon, try it when Lady C attacked me?
Put it in chat and I'll double check it.
Okay. Oh god. It's a reaction.
Hit by attack roll. We had a bonus to your AC.
You have to be able to see the creature to use protective wings.
Yeah.
Ugh, fuck.
And
Okay, never mind.
It would not have gotten you to a 30. She hit you with a 30.
Okay. Never mind.
It's like shield.
Go ahead,
It's
Denny.
Like you have uses of shield just like Jaya has shield.
Okay.
That was 16 against the crew member.
Yeah.
Just barely missed.
Okay.
That absolutely hit him. 17 points.
And I'm gonna make him vulnerable against attack.
No, he's dead. Never mind.
Oh, no. I attacked Rart. Sorry.
Oh. That was not clear.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, 1 sec. I gotta find my fucking crew.
Does the 16 miss Rart as well?
Yeah, that's why I asked if you were going on the Buccaneer crew. Yeah, 16.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't hear that.
Choose side. What is this one?
We're gonna smite him as well.
Okay. So neither of the attacks were on the Buccaneer crew, correct?
Yes. Both were on Rart.
Okay. 16 misses Rart.
Okay. 24.
24.
You gonna shield?
No. 24.
24 will hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Then he will take
17.
And
27,
9.
38. And you're gonna give him
Doubled.
Alright. How
Yes.
much handle divinity you got left, or?
1.
Okay. Very solid.
So I have 0 now. So I need to roll a con save
Con
for
save.
invisibility.
Yep. Nope. Invisibility fails.
Very good.
Move token to layer. Alright. Anything else done?
No. That's it.
Alright. And that'll bring us to a member of the crew, I believe Yellow. Yellow is going to charge forwards with a cutlass in hand, but I believe she triggers the poison trap that Scythe is set at that point.
Yes, I believe so.
What is your DC?
Oh, sorry. 17.
17. Go ahead and roll me your 8d6. She failed.
Second. Sorry.
30 points of damage as she charges forward. What does it look like as your acid trap erupts and gets her right in the face?
I guess the floor that she has entered onto is rapidly a sort of like a nice duochrome, multichrome purple, purple, green, pink flash. I don't know if you're familiar with makeup, some of those eyeshadows that like have that duochrome look to it. It's kind of like that, but like acid. So like her skin starts a little bit bubbling. Some of the top surface of the skin has that nice little flash of acidiness. It's kind of pretty in a horrifying, grotesque skin bubbling.
I'm picturing she went through like the absolute worst experience at the color run ever. All right.
But yeah, basically there's a lot of bubbling going on. There's some hissing. It's a little bit like tingly sounding, like tinkling.
There's a lot of screaming. There's a lot of angry cursing that no one can hear because she's inside of silence also. She is going to turn one of her crossbow shots at you thanks to this. So 16 to hit you.
I'm 16 AC.
It hits you. 15 points of piercing damage.
Sick.
The other one is at Dunnan, which I believe at 11 misses Dunnan.
Well, I actually also have a question. When someone is flying and downed, do they fall?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Just
Unless,
curious.
yeah.
There's also fall damage.
On the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 20 feet into the water. I probably won't give you fall damage for 20 feet into water. But then you're in water, in a maelstrom, in a storm. Aeolus, around you.
All right, Aeolus, I am going to charge over towards ADC, and as I run up as a bonus action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on Heli.
Nice.
Ah, thanks.
And then I'm going to try to grapple Lady C.
Oh,
Sure.
Jesus.
So you make an attack roll, using your normal proficiency bonus, to hit. I believe that's the new grapple stuff. And then she makes a save, or it's a save to escape or something. So go, make an attack. Vergasive doesn't have a plus X bonus, does it?
It does, but the katana is just straight strength, I think.
Roll the katana, against her AC. The minus okay, so it's a 19.
Yeah, the -3 is the quality of the weapon.
That's because it got degraded, right?
Yep.
19 just misses her.
Okay.
Yeah. So the new standard would be if you hit her, you just grapple her. She doesn't make a check in opposition, and then she makes saves to try to get out of it.
Okay.
So that way, if you have a great strength saving throw bonus, for example, that applies for you getting out of grapples, as opposed to like you have to also invest in athletics for whatever reason.
Right.
So that's the new concept for it. It makes it a lot easier to grapple because now it's just a hit as opposed to a contested check.
So does that take my full
It's
action,
one of your
or-
attacks. You replace an attack with it.
I would like to try again.
Go for it.
Son of a bitch.
Nope. Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. End of your turn. She's down to 4. She is going to... Yeah, she's going to use a legendary action and interdict you. And add a boon of interdiction on you. She's down to 3. 1. And that brings us around to crew member Green. Is there a reason there's a pink circle on my crew members?
No, I don't see that.
I didn't see it.
It was sci-fi.
I think that's the aura.
I think that's done in Thora.
My bad. I did not realize that you could see all of those. Sometimes I do those because I have a terrible memory for where things are, so I just leave them up so that I can remember where I was going to place something.
Good. If you want to, there's a broadcast to others if you untick it.
Unticked is the thing.
I can see it. I
didn't realize you could see it. I thought that meant like hidden from everyone.
Never mind. I didn't realize that I can see that. I didn't realize that I can see the ones that you guys have hidden, like that you can just measure out ahead of time. That's on me. All right.
I feel so bad for all the times I'm over here like, all right, so this area effect would do this. But this one would do that.
I was wondering, because I saw 4 of you measuring stuff at once. I was real confused for a moment. What was happening? Okay, I'm not going crazy for that reason. Green. He is going to attempt to grapple you, Dunnan, with wrapping the grappling hook and rope around you. Where's my selection? He's going to launch himself over here. So first one, 17 is no good.
No.
And then he's going to make a cutlass attack against you. 18 is no good. Man, they're not doing well.
No.
All right. Okay. That'll then bring us to Tang with my helmsman on deck.
Well, Tang's gonna do what she do best. She's gonna use her movement to pop up and over Aeolus, but not leave range of Lady C.
What did I do?
She's a little nervous about that. She's gonna spend a Channel Divinity charge to preserve life on Heli.
Thanks.
Alright.
So you can gain 30 hit points.
Okay, is that current or temporary?
Current. It gives you real hit points.
Okay, fab.
And so that's one Channel Divinity charge. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word, which has Siegfried, Sive, Aeolus, and Heli in range with myself.
One moment. Who is it? Siegfried, Sive, Aeolus, and Heli?
Yeah. Once I get in that, where's Mass?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's.
I'm gonna roll it twice because I can.
Hold on.
She has Mage Slayer. She's a Mage Slayer. Just like.
Oh no!
No. It's not her. You hear from the deck of the other ship. Not so fast over there, little lady. I would like
Tank
to...
flips them off. Tank is totally flipping him off.
I would like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I was waiting
Oh.
for it.
With disadvantage.
I'm spending a lucky point to make it a straight roll.
Straight roll. Okay, yeah, he's spending sorcery points on this. You're fine.
Hell yeah.
You're good. Continue. He was gonna try to interrupt your spell.
Okay, I roll Mass Healing Word again, and I get to pick which result I want. I pick the 17.
But we're.
Everybody gains 17 hit points.
So is Heli, Aeolus is fine. Heli, Sive, and who else? Jaya?
Jaya's too far. It's only a 60-foot range.
Jaya is exactly 60. Oh, Jaya's
Oh,
invisible.
great. Jaya
I'm
too.
invisible, so yeah. You can't see me.
Can't draw line of effect to her.
Okay, never mind. Well, I get everybody that I can see.
Jaya's not that hurt. She'll be fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
I
You
did
got
a
it.
pretty good job on Heli.
Yeah, you did.
Take it.
Fabulous, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay.
Buccaneer crew, they're working on the ship. Helirast.
I think Heli also has some potions on her if she needs it.
It's actually my turn. God, I just like waiting for something. Okay. Is Tang in range for an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay.
10 feet.
We all are.
Well, or all of you are. Yeah, you're all.
And she can take legendary actions too, so she can attack between turns.
Yep.
Okay. And how did she get over on the ship?
One of her legendary actions lets her teleport.
Oh, just one of her, so she can just teleport wherever she wants. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what the range of it is. Starlight step.
Yeah, Starlight Step. That was what the legendary
Okay.
action was called.
That's such a dope ass move.
Okay.
Floating action is really easy when you're a pirate.
Hey.
Since we know she's there,
She's no longer invisible.
She's
no
invisible.
longer.
You can
and
see
she's
her.
no longer invisible. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Blight.
Wonderful. Sanctuary ends. Constitution save for her.
That's fine. I'm not that close to death anymore.
That was my only concern.
Yep, that is a 28 on that save.
Okay, I'm
Please
clicking my
have
blight, but
damage.
it's not.
That's fine. Oh, it's asking you what level behind your character sheet.
Oh, shit. Where is that?
Move your character
God
sheet.
damn
It's
it.
right there.
No. It's completely disappeared on my computer. Let's see here. But I'm on a Mac, and it's a piece of shit, and it's falling apart, so that makes no sense. Okay,
You
let's
said blight?
see. Blight at level 4.
There we go. So that is 8d8. You want me to roll it for you?
Okay. Well, I know I can do that.
Okay. 42 halved to 21.
At least we know
Lot of
she can be
damage.
hurt.
You do notice she doesn't seem to take quite as much damage from this.
It's fine. She still bled a little bit.
Yep. And you learned a resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Anything else,
Bitch.
Ellie?
As a bonus action, she's going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to guess, even though Shine Aura buff is activated, that has. Is that still active?
Don't believe you turned it off.
No. Okay. Then she's going to go ahead and just pull Corin.
Alright, go for it. Go ahead and pull Corin out. End of your turn. She is going to spend her third and final legendary action and interdict Tang. Where's my little radioactive symbol? There we go. Alright. Corin. There we go. And then just get Corin's hit points set when you have a moment. And
Yep.
that'll bring us to the ship list. They tick down. Jaya, top of the round.
Nope. I'm gonna fly in and steal one strike.
Very good.
No, he can see me.
Correct.
I know
You
that's
won't have
right, so-
advantage on Rarp, but you would, in theory, on the rest of them.
So
That counts as true.
that's 4. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of them there.
Yes.
One, 2. Oof.
3, 24, and then Rarp. 17. Alright. So we have, and now we have bonus damage on top of everything. What is it, 5d10? Am I remembering correctly? Or is it 10d6?
Oh, stand by.
Or 6d10? I can't remember.
60-10, yeah.
6d10, okay. Alright, so yellow 1, 13 points plus 6d10, please.
29.
She is still standing. Green 1 is 22 plus 12d10.
Oh.
36. You fucking obliterated, Jesus. Blue 1 is 11 And then another 6d10, please.
31. Wow.
Oh, 2 31s, huh? Blue one is barely holding on, pardon me. And Rart sees the movement that you're doing, is able to parry you with his Staff of the Wayfarer. Alright.
Well, and then I'm gonna I end up 5 feet on, or like just on the other side of Rart, so Dunnan can be flanking.
Like right there, not within silence, right? That would be within silence.
Does it matter if I'm? Oh, I guess purple and somatic, yeah. I actually don't need it for the next round, so I'm okay with. Silence is still up. That's wild. But
Yeah.
yeah, I want to give, since he can see me, technically Dunnan would have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Absolutely. Alright. That'll bring us to Lady C.
I believe it was Tango cast silence, and she hasn't
She
dropped
hasn't
it
taken
yet.
damage.
Yep.
She might be. Lady C's turn. Alright. Replace the seal. She is going to use her bonus action to burn a seal, or sorry, spend a seal and become invisible, as base invisibility. It just gives her advantage on this attack roll. And now she is going to attack Teng with the Blade of Command and become visible again.
It's gonna be great. We're all gonna have a fun time.
Yep. 30 to hit you.
That absolutely hits.
Alright. So we have 14, plus 8 for 22, plus 5 for 27 for the seal, plus 19 for her strike from the dark. So we had 27, 36, 46 points of damage, and I'd like a DC 23 Constitution saving throw for your silence. Hey, that's a success. Alright. Her second attack, as she brings this dervish of a blade around, she's just going to grab you for a moment. And she's going to use Infernal Conduit. And you should make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Nice knowing you guys.
You don't have any luck points left?
I didn't say I was gonna use luck. I can't retroactively.
Yeah. So you took your 46 initially, right? So what are you at now?
I'm at 36.
Okay. You take another 41 points of damage, and she regains up to 41 points.
Okay, well, I'm down. There's just a little puff of feathers.
You also gain a level of exhaustion.
Great.
Hey, that affects death saves.
Yep.
Scythe, around to you.
Woo! I'm currently figuring out my new moveset because I was gonna drop another acidic frivolity, but I'm now gonna hit. So I guess. Okay. Spencer, you can see the arrow I'm using right now, right?
Yes.
I'm localizing it on snap to corner, and it's for lines. So, like, would that mean it's hitting blue Buccaneer dude?
No. So you're measuring from your top left to measure to your target's top left of square.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're gonna move 5 feet closer for a second. Then we're gonna run a planted will on that Buccaneer guy.
On blue?
On blue, yeah.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw. Yeah, he's a pirate. This is not his strong suit. Nope. 16. Almost passed. Alright. You get to choose its thing next turn. Movement and action.
Cool. Awesome. And then, I guess I'm gonna... Fuck, I can go 35 feet from me.
Yep. What type of magic you using up there?
Okay, so we're gonna move here, I guess.
Don't be shy. Come on
And can I
back.
sneak? Can I use my bonus action to drop it? Can I sneak in the sky? Is that
No.
no?
There's
Okay.
nothing that's gonna hide you here.
I don't know.
In a storm?
You
Like,
can bonus
come
action
on.
dash and get further away if you want to. Or like try to get back to the boat where they are.
Yeah, one sec. I'm gonna try that.
What's your movement?
40. I just used 35, right? So I have, or I just used 40. So I would have another 40, I think, right?
Yeah.
Damn it! I should have bonus action before I ran. Okay. I guess we'll go there then.
Yep, go for it. Alright. Buccaneer crew, orange. Oh, wait, hold on. That was an ally's turn. Legendary action. Sword heli. 21 to hit you, Heli. Does that hit you with the thing, or no?
I believe our AC without it is 20, and then plus 2 is 22.
Heli, what's your AC?
You're muted.
Fuck, 18. Plus the 2, it makes it 20, so that did hit me.
So if you have your reaction, this would be where you could use that reaction to add more to your AC.
Absolutely. Gift of the Metallic Dragon.
Yep.
Hell
Mark off a use of that. Put it back in chat. I just want to know if it lasts for the duration of the round or just for against the attack.
It's just against the attack.
Okay, so not quite a shield spell is actually still better, but that is pretty good. So it's like a parry. Okay, cool. So that was your legendary action. Now we move to orange, who is continuing to put distance from fireballing territory. After seeing that go off once, he's not playing this game. He's going to send 2 crossbow bolts at Dunnan. 26 and 15.
At the 6 hits.
13 plus 5, reduced by 4, so 14 points of damage done.
So 4. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, 14 total. Oh yeah, from your town. Yep.
Yeah, 10. Oh.
Yep.
Because you used the legendary.
Yep. And that'll bring us to Rarsarti. Alright. He spent that spell slot. He has 1 left there. What type of save is this? It's a con save? Man, all y'all can fly. This is less good. Okay. For his action, he is going to... he's gonna arc. He's gonna arc again. On Jaya, to start with.
So that's disadvantage, right?
Nope, he can see her. But it's a
No.
15.
Because of Dunnan's thing.
That's ended. Dunnan had another turn.
Okay. Alright, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It was last round.
Yeah, it only lasts a round. Nope, misses with a 15 on Jaya, though. Definitely does not hit. Bonus action, he is going to point the staff of the Wayfarer at you, Dunnan, and cast a spell. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I would get a reaction from that, right?
Does she have Mage Slayer?
I believe she does.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you do. You cast a spell within 5 feet of you. Doesn't you save no effect? That was another sorcery point for him.
Was that on the old one or the new one?
What, on Rart? Or Mage Slayer?
Mage Slayer. They rewrote it.
Let me look it up.
Is mine... Oh,
So
this is what I have.
2024. Yeah, never mind. I don't think it's on a reaction anymore.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
If you fail on... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind then. Yeah, no.
It's totally different.
She is better. Yeah, new Mage Slayer is better. You're better at breaking concentration.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so that'll be Rart's entire turn. That'll bring us to Siegfried.
Okay, I am going to use an action to cast Mass Cure Wounds. And I believe Dunnan is within range. Scythe. Aeolus doesn't need it, but targeting him anyways.
Mask Your Wounds is not. It's a 30-foot radius
Okay.
within.
Then I'm gonna focus on these guys then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna
Most
he's gonna
Yeah.
attempt to stop you.
Yeah. As a wisdom save, correct?
Let me double check. No, this is a Constitution save.
Okay. Let me see. I have that Guardian of Nature.
Guardian of Nature is gone. It ended. It was a 1-minute duration.
I recast it at the beginning of this fight, though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was like my first turn when we came back. At the last session. And I'm just gonna see. I'm Great Tree, so I do make Constitution saving throws with advantage.
Go
So
for
I
it.
don't need to spend a lucky point on this.
He's going to overchannel, so it's a straight roll.
Okay.
Spend some sorcery points. Ooh, that,
Can I still use a lucky point then, or no? Or
no, it's a straight roll. It doesn't matter how many things are stacked on either side. It's a wash either way.
Nice.
Totally fine.
That worked out well.
Yeah, spend a spell, made him spend a spell slot and sorcery points, and still crit. All right, continue with your mass cure wounds.
And Mass Cure Wounds. So that was pretty good, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think that goes to, if I get it over here, that goes to Tang side, Heli Rest. Did I do the wrong? Did I do the? Oh no.
No, you're good.
I made sure to update my healing spells. I wanted to make sure. Yeah. So that goes to side,
Nope.
Tang, Heli. You get 23 HP.
Yeah, so can you double check, make sure it's 5d8 for the mass cure wounds? I believe it is correct. Previously, I think it was 3. So. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to update the description, but I think I updated the roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5d8.
Cool.
Yep. So, the 3 of you all get your 23 hit points.
And then with the bonus action, I'm launching an arrow at Lady C. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm in dragon form. Fuck.
That goes to me, right? I'm up again.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're conscious and prone.
I am. I don't have any bonus actions, but I think I might move. Where should I move? I am just going to move closer to our ship, so 20 feet that way.
Alright. Go for it. Any return, Lady C is going to use a legendary action and regain 2 uses of her interdiction ability.
Cool.
That's her entire legendary action done. You get your 10 temp. Brings us to your turn as well.
Yep. So I'm flanking now with Shia, right?
That you are.
Right, then I'm gonna attack the Quartermaster.
He's starting to look rough. Yeah,
I'm
29.
gonna
He's going to
Stormster.
attempt. He's going to attempt to shunt you into next week. I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
After you vulnerability'd him last time, he's going to attempt to send you away. Is there a reason you have advantage?
No,
Okay.
it's just ticked.
Gotcha. Dunnan vanishes out of existence.
Oh no!
Bye bye.
Counterspell that? Was that a spell?
Yes,
Well, yeah, I would have counterspelled that.
certainly. Go ahead and put counterspell in chat. And he needs to make a save.
Where is? Oh, there we go.
Constitution save, DC 17. That is a 22 on his concentration save.
Hi guys.
Dunnan, you are temporal shunted. Let me double check the wording on it. The speller attack is wasted at the start of your next turn. You reappear in this exact same spot with no memory of the intervening time.
And he doesn't take any damage.
Correct.
Cool.
He just blinks you into next round, basically. That is his last 5th level spell. Alright, that'll bring us to Crew, who cannot shoot you, Dunnan. And can't see Jaya. Don't stretch the token. They will send crossbow shots at Sive and Siegfried. Boop, boop. Sive, 10 to hit you. Siegfried, 17 to hit you.
Miss.
I believe there's both miss. Wonderful. Brings us to Aeolus with Tang on deck.
I'm going to shift over to here.
Spencer, quick question.
Yes.
When does the blue guy go? I can't find him in the turn order.
He was the one that I accidentally deleted, and then... Never... Oh, one sec.
He was the one that I submitted wills.
Yeah, he...
I think.
Yeah. I believe he goes right after... I believe he was going after... Hold on. We're gonna have him go right after Aeolus.
There was one difference between Aeolus and me.
Okay, perfect. So then it's in the right spot. So he is about to go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good notice. Because that was the one that I thought had done and sacked. Okay. Continue, Aeolus. You move 5 feet.
And then I'm going to attack Lady C, or try to.
Go for it. 17 does not hit. Oh my.
Son of a fuck.
Aeolus.
Aeolus is going to reach out to grab Hades's collar and is going to try to blood curse with binding her.
Okay. Strength save. Okay.
Yeah.
Speed is reduced to 0. Are you amplifying?
Yes.
Okay. Nope. Got an 8. There's speed 0. That's fine. Oh, you did it after that.
Yes, I am.
Wonderful. As she sort of turns to look at you, you see a smile cross her face, and she's going to try to stab Tang on the ground.
She cannot use reactions.
Ah, this is not a reaction. This is her legendary action. At the end of your turn.
Oh, goddamn.
Tang, what's your maximum hit points?
82.
82.
82. She crit you.
Shit.
13, 19, 29, 30. 48, 56, 66, 70, 76 plus 4 is 82.
That's my max.
It doesn't, but you have hit points presently, right?
Yeah.
I have 23 hit points presently.
So 82, the 23 eats into that 82, so you're not dropped to what would be your negative maximum, which would be outright.
Should be an instant kill. Yeah.
So you're not outright killed.
Put him back down.
If you had been healed by like a basic healing or potion or something, you'd be in significant danger. Depending on the roll, I think. So the healing was good. That brings us to crew. This is your turn, Sive. Movement and action.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask, because I'm not sure what the range of options I have. Like, would, say, trying to get him to tackle the other Buccaneer off the edge of the ship be multiple? Like, is that an option? Like a running full-body football tackle.
So he's charmed by you, so he wants, like, the idea is he wants to please you.
Okay.
It's not like it's not dominate person, which lets you take actions that are actively self-harming, but pushing the other person off of the ship and then like trying to stab Rart, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Can I try pushing the other person off the ship?
Sure. All right. That's Lady C's stat block. That's why. So let me scroll down. So hits with a 25. The other one strength save. Nope, 24.
Hey.
Splash.
Nice.
I'm just taking them out of initiative. The ships are moving. There's water.
And then I guess, yeah, I was gonna ask us. Okay, so he's standing there now. Cool. I guess I'll just have him. Yeah, can he try to stab Rart?
Yeah. So cutlass attack, and then the blue one has a specific feint attack. Doesn't apply. 22 hits Rart for 14 points of damage.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, that's it for his turn, I guess.
Wonderful. Hey, killed
Thanks.
one and damaged another. Tang.
Is he technically concentrating on the shunt, or is that just a
It's
non-concentration?
instantaneous. Yeah, it's not a concentration. Okay.
Do you want me to whisper my death saves?
Yeah. Sure. Okay. End of Tang's turn. Lady C is going to use her third and final legendary action for the round. Gimme the goods. Now. And she's going to stab Tang. Tang, mark 2 failures. As she just plunges the sword and you hear it hit the wood of the deck. She's just staring at you, Aeolus.
Can I answer?
Certainly.
Please.
And we're coming around to Hellerast's turn, but yeah.
Hey, Sam, you weren't kidding about the birthday thing.
Yeah, no. Aeolus will just respond with, okay, fine.
Hellerast, your turn.
Okay. Telerast is trying really, really hard to contain her absolute rage. And trying to control herself because she doesn't know how hard she wants to hit her. But she's just going to go ahead and do a shade and shine attack.
Okay.
With shine first. And then shade.
There's
And then
advantage.
Corin.
You have it flanked. Firstly, so.
Oh, okay.
So shine hits. Roll again for shade.
Okay. So I go to advantage
Yeah,
or
go to
not?
Advantage. Yes.
Okay. Shade.
Okay, and we'll keep your first damage. So we're looking at 14 plus 12.
Okay.
So 26 so far.
And then Corin Spirit Strike.
Yep. Which is a straight roll. 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
right. Corin's gotten a lot of natural 20s over the course of the campaign.
Yeah.
Sometimes. All right.
But she's gonna say to Lady C, "Who the fuck do you think you are, bitch?" As she's hitting her, just maybe trying to provoke. She would much rather die than let Tang die.
You don't see, you see
So
Tang
she's
on
just
the
gonna
ground,
try to
yeah.
provoke attack away from Tang.
Sure. All right. Ship turns are coming up. Top of the round. You want to do a quick mid-session break?
Yeah.
Yes, sounds good.
Okay. About 5 minutes. Back on the hour.
Okay.
Go.
getting back into everything. Top of the round, Jaya.
I burn a 4th level spell slot so I can smack him 4 times.
Go for it.
Oh. 17.
Now you have advantage.
Jesus.
He's at advantage.
Yeah. So you have a 25 and a 17 so far. 17 misses.
Okay. Switch to this one.
Points of damage.
There
Crit.
you go.
Crit
18.
will hit. 18 will just miss. Did you said a 4th level spell slot?
Hmm?
You said a 4th level?
Yes.
So 2 of the latter 2 attacks, the 2 bonus attacks you have a +1 on them, correct? Or is it +2?
Yes.
So the
It's
18
+1.
does hit. And he spent both his reactions for the round, so he can't shield it. So an extra 12. And then the crit is 21 points. He's looking pretty bad at that point. He did not like those attacks. Anything else, Zaya?
It's a nice, solid 3 hits.
No.
No. No, I don't have anything good.
Okay. Staying put we are?
Yeah.
Alright.
When does Dunnan come back at the end of
And the start of Dunn's turn.
start of his turn? Yeah, I'll stay here.
Alright. And that'll bring us to Lady C. Who gets her legendary actions back. She pulls her cutlass out of Teng's torso and brings it around to bear on Hellerast. She's going to use a bonus action and put a second interdiction on you.
Wait, those can stack?
Yep.
Oh god.
Aeolus knows the class. Sam knows the class that she is. It is not. You do not get the stacked 5s. It is just are you or are you not. There's other things that these do though. All right.
Wonderful.
She is going to make her 2 attacks against you. First one is a 15, which is definitely not good.
Not good.
Second one is a 23, which hits.
Mm-hmm.
Roll my strike from the dark. There we go.
Wait.
9.
I'm gonna wheel her. On the one that hit Ellie.
Do you have woe or wheel right now?
Sorry, whoa. I have woe right now. So I'm gonna roll a d6 to take off that attack.
Go for it. So it's a 21.
Yep. So it hits, but Ellie, I think you can Metallic Dragon again.
Here, she wants to
Yeah,
spend your reaction.
great.
Yeah.
You want to spend your reaction?
Oh, hell yeah.
Go for it. Alright. So, miss.
Miss,
Alright.
miss. Bitch.
That'll be your turn. That'll bring us around to Scythe with the crew on deck.
I'm getting a perverse amount of pleasure knowing that she missed both times and it frustrates the shit out of her.
Cool.
Can we save the being cocky until we save Tang?
Tang's still on the ground. You guys don't know if Tang's alive or dead right now.
Save
We
Tang.
saw the cutlass go through her.
Save Tang.
You don't. Once
Yes.
again, that's 2 failed death saves. You as a player and you as characters do not know if she is beyond the reach of healing magic or not.
Because I have rolled once death save before she stabbed me.
No.
Save Tang.
I can't really help with that, unfortunately. I don't think in any way.
If you have a potion, you're able to administer it to her.
I don't think I have a single health potion.
Use 0 health potions.
Yeah, I swear we distributed health potions before we came here. Because we bought a bunch
Nope.
from Kelpip.
Side
Yeah.
by 0. I know
Okay.
Tang has some, so it would be your action to fish out Tang's and grab it and give it to him.
Yeah.
Aeolus and Side should have a standard healing potion each.
Yep.
You have a standard healing potion.
Okay, so never mind. I guess I can't. Alright, I will, I think I can go here with my room. That's the rest of my move speed.
It's fine. I don't mind you redirecting what your movement was going to do.
Yeah, cool. And yeah, so I will use my action to administer Tang's healing potion to her. One of them.
Tang, roll a basic healing potion.
Swear to God,
Alright.
if she's dead,
As you pour the potion into Tang's mouth, there's this very pregnant pause, waiting to see if the healing magic is going to knit over the wound in her torso. It doesn't seem to be closing. Then, Tang, you take your breath and you're back to consciousness.
She said, "Play dead though. Don't let anyone know you're back alive. Just
Yeah,
lie there.
fake it, baby.
Just lie there."
Just lay there and fake it.
Eyes closed.
oh,
It's-
I'm so happy I have a high passive.
Alright.
Can I shift Corin over to protect Tang? Just like to have her like crawl over her body and maybe just block her slightly visually from Lady C. Not to my turn. Okay, never mind.
Tang can still be a target. Anything else, Sive? Bonus action.
Wait, am I still? I guess I'm not still flying. I must be on the ship, but at this point, right? So now can I stealth, even though I'm real close? But
Sure.
I don't think I have much else I can do really.
I think you can hide behind the mast there, basically.
Hide
Yeah.
underneath
Go on,
Ken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just pull the body on top of you, Tauntaun Tang.
basically.
I mean, I've definitely hidden behind Dunnan before, so it's not a new
We're
idea.
around the same size, I guess.
Alright. Anything else? So, from your understanding, you could, in theory, hide from, like, the crossbow shots and things like that. Maybe something from Rart. Lady C can obviously see you at this point. But, some better than nothing.
I'm gonna I'll do that and just hope that I'm small enough. It's rough weather out there. Maybe my sparkles are getting lost in the wind, and she's not gonna notice me. That's the.
Alright. Are you done?
Yes.
Alright, wonderful. End of your turn, Lady C is going to use legendary action.
Oof.
She sees the potion get poured into Tang's mouth. Pity. We'll search you when you're dead. And she is going to Starlight Step. Back to here.
Fuck you.
Do it, Rart.
Chicken shit.
Alright. Rart Sartif. Rart is going to cast a spell. I need a spell marker.
If I know.
No. Not as well.
You do not have a reaction. You tried to counterspell him When
I had my turn, right?
Yeah, she had her turn though.
So I have my
Oh,
reactions
did you?
back.
Yeah, right
Oh,
up,
yeah.
right before Lady C.
Okay.
He's at the top.
Oh yeah, you are. My mistake. All right. That is a Constitution save. 17. What's your DC?
17.
Ouch.
Wall of fire. Centered on the ship. I would like Sive and Aeolus. I believe. Let me double check the spell. Okay. When it appears, each creature in its area makes a dex save. Sive and Aeolus make dex saves. Because you are the ones intersecting it. Okay. Sive, you take half damage. Aeolus, you take full damage. I'll roll that in a moment. It's 35. So, Sive, you take half of that.
Cool.
Goes to, 4 rounds. Let me give you a quick token. Aeolus, you take the full 35. The inside is damaging.
Do I round up or down?
Huh? Round
Do I
down.
round
so,
up?
So
Round down.
you take
Cool.
17. Yeah. Generally, you always round down to a minimum of 1. When in doubt.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Then the end of Tang, Hellerast, and Corwin's turns, the damage happens again. Or if you cross the fire. Aeolus. When Rart deals damage to you, Lady C will burn the interdiction seal on you.
Okay.
You take 17 points of necrotic damage, and the seal is removed from you.
Okay.
Aeolus is resistance to necrotic, right? Or it was the
Nope.
other one? Radiant.
You also took an additional 5 for the fire, because that's additional damage. And then you can remove the marker on your token.
I
That'll bring us to Siegfried, with Dunnan coming back in a moment.
Okay.
You cannot see any of them. Actually, correct. You can see Sive, I'll say.
I am going to cast Healing Word on Tang.
You cannot see Tang.
I have True Sight right now.
There is something obscuring you.
Okay.
Yeah. You can fly over the wall of fire if you want and look down. I believe it's a cylinder.
Yeah, I'll fly 20 feet up.
You have 20
I'll
feet.
fly-
I was gonna say Helly's
Yeah,
got something too.
I'll fly 20 feet up. And does that give me a better angle on Tang?
So the wall is 20 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
I would say you can get the angle on Tang, but you're probably going to impact the top of the wall because you're at deck level. So,
Oh, sure. That's fine. Like, get right here.
yeah. So
basically,
you'd be directly up, like on top of Sive. You are going to end up touching the wall, but you would be able to get a healing spell at Tang.
That is fine.
I'll give you.
Am I
damage.
still...
You get 32 points of fire damage, and you can see Tang.
Okay. I am going to use a reaction to absorb elements that. Can I do that? Or is that a save?
You can, but that's a leveled spell for your turn. I don't think you want to do that.
But it would just use my reaction though, right? Not my action? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be able to use another leveled spell. Shit. Yeah, I'll take 32.
Oh.
I will Stone's Endurance then, instead. That
There
is
you
not
go.
a level spell.
Perfect.
So that is 32 minus
17
that.
points.
That's perfect. And I will make a con save first.
DC is 10, you took 17.
Yeah.
You have advantage on it. Your minimum's like 9 because you're in dragon form. Like,
Yep.
you can't fail a con save.
Okay, alright. Then I'll just do the healing word.
Yep.
Healing word at a 4th level to Tang. Healing word, 4th level. To Tang. 20 points of healing to Tang. I hope that helps. And then I'm going to use my star map to guiding bolt the big guy on the other side.
Sure.
Who I believe is within range. Oh, that crap! I drew a line and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in range.
Big hook.
Yeah, there it
That
is.
is
Yeah,
exactly how it looks. It
Yeah.
shoots past him and hits him in the back of the head.
That's one of Sive's shots. Okay.
yeah. Just to do a bunch of loop-de-loops and like,
Oh my
like
God.
write my own signature in the air before it hits them.
Alright, guiding bolt away.
Yeah, guiding bolt. Here
That's
that
in the slot.
comes, and this is at advantage right now. I'll roll that again. Sorry, I forgot to pick.
It's from the because it's a wisdom attack, right? And your robot. 24 does hit
Yeah.
for 15 points, and he is guiding bolted energied. Done. That brings us back to you.
And he's gonna attack the quartermaster.
Sorry, say again.
With advantage. I said he's gonna attack that quartermaster.
Alright.
Since I'm flying, it's advantage anyway, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if my internet was the
I'm
one
gonna
that was just bugging out because everybody was robot-y. It could have been, but continue.
Probably if you're in the area of me, because mine is too.
29 hits. 15 points.
+8.
Plus 8. That's a smite. You got it. Alright. He looked real bad.
Is he still alive?
He's still
Man.
standing, but he looks like shit. That is a concentration check for Wall of Fire. Wall of Fire is still up. 30. Jeez. He's gonna
16.
spend a reaction and silvery barbs you.
Okay. And
He's gonna give
Yeah.
himself advantage.
so I miss.
No, use silvery barbs. Reroll. Roll.
Yep,
I
yep.
reroll.
Reroll base attack. Single one attack.
Okay.
Yeah, still hits. Alright, so 16 points of damage. Anything extra in there?
I already smited.
No, gotcha.
I'll do it
I wasn't
once.
sure if you were spending your last thing for vulnerability or not.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm out.
Gotcha. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
You had 5
Yeah,
minutes
nice.
left.
Oh god.
That's why silvery barbs.
I guess the first hit goes into his stomach, right below his belly, or into his belly, and he just falls over, and I just smash his head while he's toppled over.
Nice.
And then I turn to Lady C with the bloody hammer in hand, and you're next. And that's it.
Okay. You see this staff just clatters out of his hands for a moment. I'd like all of you to make a perception check. As we come around to Aeolus.
Even everyone over
That's
here.
not y'all. Y'all are fired. My mistake.
Is the wall of fire still up?
Ah, no, the wall of fire is gone.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
So
In which case, yes, make a perception check. Because he was the one who cast it.
this bastard.
No, yeah, no.
Wow, jeez, Tang, how is that? That's a natural 1 roll. That's insane.
I just almost died. Leave me be.
Teng has literally only rolled nat 20s and nat 1s on her d20s this fight.
Oh, she rolled something other than that.
Oh.
But she didn't die.
For the death save that we didn't see.
Yeah, you can change your sheet back off Whisper.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Okay. Alright, so most of you notice Tang, Dunnan, Jaya, you're a little bit preoccupied. The rest of you notice there's a shift in the environment surrounding you. The storm gets noticeably worse. The winds are gusting significantly stronger. Scythe, Jaya, neither of you are on the ground, but both of you are flyers. Like, you immediately feel there's significant danger as this storm is suddenly ramped up at the moment the Sartif died. Gather he was holding some part of this space at bay. Comes around to Aeolus.
Aeolus is running up to Tang and is going to cast a Cure Wounds.
Go for it.
And then bonus action, I'm going to give her a healing potion as well.
One of the ones that you had, right?
Yep.
Go for it.
So 26 healing total.
Got it.
Alright. It's action bonus,
And then,
right?
yep, and then I will look to the group of them. She needs to die here and now.
Brings us around to the crew member, Mr. Blue. Can't see Jaya. Dunnan's back. Captain's got that. He doesn't care. He's gonna send 2 crossbow shots at Hellerast. 10 and 27.
27 will hit, but
That's 15 points of piercing. Increase
Okay.
to 20 because you are interdicted, and Lady C is going to burn seals on you. So you have 20 initially,
mm-hmm.
plus another. That's okay. It's 30 points of necrotic damage on top of that, and you are no longer have interdiction seals upon you.
Okay, so I'm down to 30 again. Great. Still alive.
Yep. That'll bring
For
us
now.
to Tang with the crew on deck again.
Okay. Well, Tang is not loving how hurt everybody is. She's also a little grumpy at the amount of resources everybody had to spend to keep her alive. She is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the bundle of people that is adjacent to her.
Is Siegfried within range of that? I think I'm currently like 40 feet in the air.
And I can cast it twice and pick the better of the
You are
two because I still have my
20
work
above
on me.
Oh, I'm 20 feet above deck. Okay, cool. I'm 40 feet above the water. Okay.
Correct.
Yep.
A 44?
44 healing.
Jesus.
Jesus
She
Christ.
has
44
2s and
healing.
1s baseline. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's over my max. I gotta recalculate.
yeah, so your max is 103, so you're at 103.
Yeah, 103. 103. I mean, Lady C was smart in going after Tang. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and in turn, she pissed everyone off.
Yeah.
And then Tang is going to. She's gonna move to the top part of the boat, and she's going to point at Lady C, screeching. She's swearing in her native tongue, every single bad word she can think of.
Nice.
I've only heard that language from her kid. Anyone else understand that? No?
Yeah, I only understand it when I'm a bird. Sorry.
Alright, crew member can take a pot shot at Dunnan. 1727. Jeez. Dunnan.
Nice, yeah.
20 points of piercing plus 1, so 21.
Yeah, heavy armor master. So
I'm accounting for that. No, I'm accounting.
Oh, okay.
It would be plus 5, but I'm.
To 11. Okay. Alright. Ouch.
That brings us to Hellerast.
Okay. Helly's gonna turn to Aeolus and say, "Tired of being on this ship? Aeolus, are you tired of being here? Are ya? Okay. So she's gonna do whatever, link arms or whatever the fuck she wants to do, and dimension door over to the other ship with Aeolus in tow.
Alright.
So, let's see here.
I gotcha.
We'll land here. Ellie will take this. Aeolus, does Aeolus get to say
Aeolus
where
is
he goes?
Exactly in the same relation to you as he was. So.
Okay, great. So we're gonna do that, and then Corn. Does Corn come with me automatically?
Nope, but you can bonus action Reconjurer.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring Corn over here to this space so that she's completely flanked unless she does something else.
Alright, mark off a level 1 spell slot for Reconjuring Corin.
Yep.
And that'll
this is
be
gonna hurt.
end of your turn. She's going to place an interdiction rune on Aeolus.
Oh, it's your turn.
As
Hey.
bonus action. Dunning, you get 10.
Yeah, he's bad.
That temp hit points, I've been working hard for done in this fight.
Ships are about to move.
Oh.
Before Jaya goes, the group of you hear a sound like screaming, tearing metal. And
Oh, the dragon's here. God, I hope so.
No, why would you hope so?
Hope so.
Because Kelly doesn't care except for Lady C dying at this point. And that dragon can take her the fuck out.
Dragon can also take us the fuck out. She has a lot more shit to bother with, the dragon.
He has more
I still
launching
think we
itself
can use it
from
to our
the-
advantage.
Launching itself from the wall of the maelstrom towards Anne's lament is Ethisi, the storm.
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Aeolus just looks back in horror.
Steve Reed's yelling out, "Abandon ship!"
Jaya, your turn.
Okay, lovely. Do I get the impression that Lady C can see Jaya, or no?
She's not made any particular notice of you up until this point. I would say make me an insight check with disadvantage if you don't want it to cost like an action or something like that. Because you're just sort of trying to gauge like as you make a couple shifts to see if she knows like eye movement.
17, it's disadvantage.
You pretty good roll. You do see her. She's currently focused on the individuals arrayed around her, but you do see her eyes flip around a little bit as you start to make your movements for the turn. We'll say. Gather she just does see you.
Okay. Doesn't really matter. I would love to just fly over, flank her, and then smack her again 4 times, burning another fourth level spell slot.
You can do that.
Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Yeah. And she's flanked, so I do have advantage, correct?
Correct.
Oof. 25, 18. Well, that's with a +1 bonus, so 19.
The second two. Okay. So we have 21, 19. Let me see. Alright. 21 hits, 25 hits, 16 misses, 19 misses. So you have 2 hits. So 13 and 11, but there's a +1 on there, so 12, so 25 points of damage to Lady C. 25. Alright. Anything with bonus action?
Well, nothing with the bonus action, but I would love to whisper in her ear and be like, took your library, and I took your map, and now I'm gonna take your ship and your motherfucking life.
She's going to spend a legendary action and place an interdiction.
That's all you've got?
Alright, that brings us to Lady C's turn. Alright. Yeah, we'll go for that. Why is it squished like that? There we go. She is going to use a bonus action to place another boon on Hellerast.
A boon?
Sorry, no. She's going to place another one on Jaya. Jaya needs 2. It's the interdiction boon, that's the name of it. Seal. As part of that bonus action, she makes a weapon attack against Jaya.
You know what? Just for funsies, because I never do it. Shield.
Sure.
Now I have a 28.
Oh, yeah. Wrong channel. Here you go.
I love that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry at laughing.
Oh man, I shielded. I should have silvery barbs.
Shield's still live for the rest of the round. She is making more attacks on you, so could very well matter. Let's get the damage. 11, 7 is 18, plus another 11 is 29, plus 5 is 34. Plus 18 is 34, 44, 52, and then 17, 69 points of damage. Nice.
Use my reaction, so I can't even fucking Song of Defense, so Jaya's down.
Oh. Jaya.
And none of you can see her, so
well,
that's cool. I mean, I guess the other judges greater visibility drops, but...
Yeah.
But she's over the water.
The spell ends. The 3 of you gathered on this ship see Jaya flicker into reality and fall into the water.
Either fall.
Okay. So no fall damage. She still hits the water over the course of the round, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Reaction spent, no fall damage. Good call there. Lady C will spend her action to turn to the one who interceded in her slaying of a known thief and do her multi-attack on Aeolus. 19 and 20. Terrible rolls.
They both hit.
What is it?
It's 19.
I'm so used to Dunnan and Jaya armor class.
Now I'm squishy. Compared to
24 and 19, 24 plus 19 for total amount of damage. 24 damage and then 19 damage. You're not concentrating on anything.
And then is it +5?
I already did the
Or-
+5s.
Okay.
Yep. I already did them. Because it was 19 and 15. And that'll be her turn as we come around to Sive with the crew on deck.
Yeah, so I think
She's down.
I guess-
down to 4 seals.
I'm gonna. I don't have a ton to do, so I guess I'm just gonna Viper's Bite with the Cure second with another one of 2 of 3.
What's your range
Cure.
for the hand crossbow?
I think the overall range on it is 120, but I have
Okay.
crossbow expert.
Yeah, I know you have the expert. Yeah, I couldn't remember if the range. For some reason in my head it was 60, but I think that's like throwing range for a dagger.
Yeah, that's throwing range for daggers and shurikens, which is why I've been skipping my second turn on those, or my second attack.
Viper Bite, yep, you have another charge of this.
I can get with that. Yeah, so that's my second out of 3 because it splits into 3 doses. I'm gonna, I guess, attach that to the
Yep.
Star Metal
Go for the attack.
Blaster attack.
23's a hit.
Nice.
Give me another
and-
6 points, d6 points of poison damage.
Yes. Okay. Oh, nope.
She is adjacent to allies. That means you also have sneak attack.
Oh, sick. Sneak
That's
attack.
5.
Sneak attack, and I'm also gonna toss on a Cloud Strike. Why not?
10 minus 4. Alright, and now I need Wisdom saving throw for that and Con save for poison. Let's stack all the effects. Wisdom saving throw 26. Poison, Con save 13. She will spend one of her blood prices and roll a hit dice. She takes 8 points of additional damage, but she does succeed on the save. She changes her 13 into a 21 on the saving throw against the poison.
Okay. Cool.
So she can spend a hit dice to take damage equal to the result and get a bonus to her save equal to that.
Okay.
She doesn't want to be blinded by you. No. Alright. Anything else, Sive?
I'm gonna crouch and hide.
Alright. Buccaneer crew is going to try to shoot Aeolus in the back. Bing, bing.
Well, that's rude.
14 and a 20. 20 is 14 plus 5, 19 total. Don't need Sartif's stat block anymore. Very disappointing. Siegfried, around to you with Dunnan on deck.
I'm going to use my movement and action to dash 40 feet this way. But I can start from this corner. Can get there.
Yep. Top left to top left. You got it.
Yep. Go there. And I believe that brings Gaia within 60 feet of me.
Yep. Yeah, A squared, B squared. Yeah, you're good. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to attempt the healing word, Gaia.
That was your higher up there.
Yeah.
40 feet over the ground.
Yeah. I am going to do it.
I'm gonna. She's in the water. It's stormy seas. I'm gonna tell you to make a perception check.
Okay.
DC 15.
I'm going to use a luck point on this.
Absolutely.
I mean, do perception checks count for my wisdom thing?
Is it ability check
Let me ping the spell again.
or attack roll?
Cause yeah, I forget all the time. Guardian of Nature.
Wisdom
I'm
is
the
attacks
tree.
at advantage.
Okay, just attack. So I'm gonna use a luck point.
Go for it. Yeah, advantage.
I don't want to fuck around with this.
Yeah, it's not like she's on
Yeah.
solid ground. Like she's
Yeah.
in
She's
the
moving
water.
around.
She doesn't like she does have. You guys did
Ooh.
do water breathing, but she doesn't have.
What a terrible roll.
walk on water. I'm gonna say you can't draw that line of sight to her at the moment.
Okay.
That was a really bad roll. Jeez. 2-4.
Can I dismiss dragon form and drop to get into range?
It's not a range thing.
Oh, was the line is. Does True Sight help at all with this though?
No, it's the fact that she is in stormy waters and she doesn't have walk on water, which would make her innately sit on the top as if it was solid land.
Yeah, she's sinking.
Exactly.
I am.
She's not drowning because all of you were very diligent about making sure everyone had water breathing. So nobody is drowning as a result of.
Okay. I am. Yeah, I think I might just healing word Aeolus instead. Is he? Do I have line of sight on him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I will.
20 feet over their deck, so easy spot.
Yeah, I will. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of my spells. They're changing my mind on what I'm doing. Let me see. What ranges do I have? 60 feet. Yeah, I'm just gonna healing word Aeolus.
Okay.
At a 3rd level.
Sure. 16 points. 2 Aeolus.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
Alright. End of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, she's going to use a legendary action, and she's going to stab Aeolus. Aeolus, you take... she hits you with a 24.
Yeah.
That is 13, 18, 36 points of damage.
Aeolus is down.
Done and around to you. Don't forget you got your 10 temp for that, and you're gonna dole out more temp at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Just a question.
Yeah.
Since Corn is left to me, can I step into her space, or is she occupying that space? I don't know if she's a spectral thing.
So you can occupy the same space as an ally during your turn, but you cannot end your turn there. You can't do anything that would result in you ending your turn in that space.
Okay,
you
then
can
I'll
move into it freely at the cost of it being difficult terrain. I think one of the halfling races, it's not difficult terrain, basically.
Okay, and the space north of me, is that occupiable, or would I? Because I want to flank Ellie at some point, to gain advantage.
It's like right on the halfway mark, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's not because I can see from one corner. I can see both of the corners, so it's a little bit less than half of the space.
Okay.
It's a tough call. Yeah.
Then I will. I will attack Lady C twice regularly.
Yep.
Second time.
Okay. 22 hits.
Okay. And do I see Shire going below water?
I say you saw her splash into the water. You can take a glance overboard if you want to make a dive for her or something.
Yeah, I will. I will jump into the water.
Go for it.
And I will. Yeah. No. Before I do that, yeah. I wanna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Before.
I wanna feather fall into the water and then touch her from above. But if you wanna, I mean, I can also swim if you want to.
Oh, do you have featherfall?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So spend your reaction for featherfall.
Yeah.
I would say between the two of them, that is sufficient to be able to get to Jaya.
And then I will bonus action lay on hands her for 20 points.
Boom, 20 points. Nice.
Revenge is over there. And that's it.
Alright, so both of you are bobbing at the surface of the water at the moment.
Yes.
Jaya, you ended your turn with, or Dunnan ended his turn with you within his aura. You get temporary hit points. Dunnan, I believe it's half his paladin level.
So 5.
Yep. Lady C will spend a legendary action. Stab Aeolus.
Oh.
I mean, she rolled a natural 20, but it's a crit anyway. Thank you, Aeolus, for the death save. You guys see Aeolus unmoving on the ground.
God damn it.
That was one. Let's attack Aeolus. So she has one legendary action left. Yeah. She learned better than to assume someone's dead. Second legendary action, end of Aeolus's turn. She's gonna try to kill him. Okay. Aeolus, I'm just gonna send this to you. And we come around to the crew. So Sam knows if Aeolus got stabbed and killed, or was successfully killed. Crew, blue one, shooting Hellerast. 2 crossbow shots, 13, 11, no good. Tang, around to you.
What's that?
Okay, Tang is going to sprinting is an action, right?
The dash action, yes.
The dash action, yeah. So I'd be able to move 70.
Yes, your base speed is 30, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sprint and then use my bonus action to Misty Step diagonal to Aeolus. So that's all of my movement.
That's
and my
action bonus, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Jeez. Zoom, zoom. Okay. That brings us around to the crew, who will take a shot at the newly appeared Owlin.
Do they not notice the dragon bearing down on them?
Nobody seems to give a shit about that.
Yeah.
I think they were handed specific instructions.
Sure.
Tang, 27 and 24 to hit you. You have
What's
a
this
wound
hit?
upon you. So it is 25 points and 12 points total. So 37 points total.
Okay.
And that'll bring us around to Hellerast.
Okay.
We're about to move as well.
Okay. So Zaya's alive. Let's see here. Helly wants to go ahead and hit Aeolus with Spare the Dying. So at least he's stable. Will that help? Let's find out.
You target him with Spare the Dying.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing seems to happen.
Shit. Okay.
He rolled
Um,
He's dead. You've confirmed
he's
it,
dead.
but he's dead. He's
Okay.
beyond normal healing magic. He needs Revivify healing magic.
Okay. Then she's going to go ahead and do a Spirit Strike attack on Lady C.
Yep, go for it. Orin. A 28 hits.
Nice one.
13 points.
Nice. And then she's just going to maybe just hold Aeolus.
That's fine. That's free action.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not moving anywhere, just holding him.
Ships. Alright. Speed 60 feet.
Well, that saved me some flying, I guess.
your ship is moving also. Your tokens might need to re-snap to a grid somehow. You won't be quite correct in reorienting them. If some of you could be so kind as to roll some ballista shots for us. From the Anne's Lament, Anne's Lament has 2 ballistae. So 2 ballistae shots at the shadow. D20 plus 7. And the shadow is not shooting at the Anne's Limit anymore.
I'm just rolling terribly today.
Alright, I need one more attack against the shadow. Whoever wants to take it. Okay. That is a hit on the shadow. Ballista bolts. I would like Siegfried to roll me 20 d12.
Fuck yeah.
20d12, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. 143 damage to the shadow.
Shoot the dragon with the ballista, for God's sakes!
Oh, we leave him the better target and get the fuck out of here. That thing has so much more treasure on board than our ship.
Yeah, but there may be lots of innocent lives on the shadow.
Yep.
Yeah, like yours.
Alright. That brings us to Ethesi, the storm. I'll ask this now. Do you guys want to try to continue this fight next session? Because we're getting real close to our time.
I need one more turn.
Yeah. Maybe one more round and then stop?
round?
Yeah, one more round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Ethesi. Scythe.
Ugh.
Make a deck save as Ethesi strafes your ship.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, great.
Alright. How much hit points do you have right now?
78?
Okay. For the record, this is the dragon that they all fought that Tang wasn't there for, like they all fucked off somewhere. Like that story. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
you take 107 lightning damage.
Oh. Yeah.
And
Cool.
your ship takes 107 lightning damage.
And it goes down.
This is the same dragon
real
that
low.
Aeolus ate multiple lightning breaths from.
Yeah, it is actually. That was an insanely high roll, also. Did real well on it. So that's Ethesi's turn. We'll recharge that later. Jaya, you are in the water, buoyed by the soft, succulent beard of Dunnan.
I knew this romance
kinda
was
like-
going somewhere.
Yeah, it just sounds like a little holiday. It's like,
Alcohol floats on water.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
oh
Hey there,
boy.
you right?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, no
That's a
worries.
fucking dragon.
Yeah, it's an old pal of ours.
Hey, oh,
Don't
right,
ask.
okay. Oh, no worries. Seems like a
It's the one
problem.
Dunnan dealt with, so.
Shit. Dunnan has a way to get back on the ship, right?
His strength is
I do.
my bet.
Is there a rope or something?
He's got Misty Step.
I've missed a step. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't.
Yeah, okay.
Dunn's been judicious with his smites, not spending all of his spell slots.
So that's what a real paladin looks like. I got it.
Hermes was a paladin.
And spent all of his spell slots on fights.
But that's when smites were not a bonus action.
Correct.
It was easier to do that.
To waste all your slots, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think Armus would work well now.
Yeah.
Still be good. You could use more actual spells paired with everything.
Well, so to get out of the water, I'm assuming it's going to be
So,
half movement.
I would say so, yeah. The equivalent of being prone, because you were knocked out. You have been brought up back to the surface. You weren't in there that long. Dunning got you within a round, so it's not like you were sinking down that far. And you had been featherfall, so yeah, half movement. And,
Alright, so I'm fly up, and
that puts you like toes touching the water, flying.
yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll just like spend. I have 20 feet left. Or 20. No, it'd be 20 feet to just get out. And then 20 feet towards the ship, and I really want to hit her. She's still focused on Lady C. She's not paying attention to the dragon, really.
And the decks are about 20 feet in height.
Well, so I'm like right at the deck then. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get like right to the edge of the deck and like peer over the edge if you wanted to, like there-ish.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna vortex warp done into Lady C.
Oh, fuck.
That's fantastic.
What is happening?
Dunnan somehow keeps getting sent through space and time. Like,
Like that's why the helm hasn't worked. It's just he's been so messed up. It's just like almost drunk every time, you know. It's just constantly moving.
She Misty steps you up to 90 feet, I believe, right from you.
Yeah. Yes. 90 feet.
Yeah, and a spot that you can choose with. Yeah, wonderful. And he doesn't have to squeeze. He's there.
It's just in the blinking of an eye.
that must be so hilarious for Lady C. Like, a second ago he jumped in the water and then suddenly he's back in front of her.
Soaking wet, but still there.
Look like a wet dog.
Just like shaking Baywatch style, the water out of your beard. That's what I'm picturing.
Alright, so we have Lady C and then Sive's death save on deck.
Woo!
Put that on there. She's going to step here on the corpse of Aeolus and make her bonus action. She's going to place a seal on Helirast. She gets to make an attack.
Heller just rolls her eyes.
Helirast as part of that. 26 to hit you, Heli.
Oh, hell yeah.
18 plus 5, 23 points.
23. Okay.
And then that was her first attack on interdicted creature. She gets to do her bonus of 17 on top of that as well. No plus 5. It's part of the same attack.
Okay, so down to
17.
76.
Yep. And then she is going to make 2 attacks on... No, she's going to make 1 attack on Teng. Teng, 17 to hit you.
Aha, miss.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay. She's gonna continue stepping. As she does, she's going to grab Aeolus's leg and throw him overboard.
Whee! Hey guys, it's okay. I got waterproof. Oh.
Splash.
Hey guys, it's okay. I can hold my breath. Oh, fuck.
Sive, put your sheet on Whisper and make me a death saving throw.
Cool.
Okay. Crew will shoot Hellrest in the back. Natural 1, natural 20. 29 plus 5, 34 to Heli.
Okay.
Siegfried. That was Orange Crew. Siegfried, you are right next to Orange Crew. Orange Crew still looks real bad. He was the one who backed up after getting fireballed.
I am going to use a bonus action to healing word someone. Heli. I'm gonna healing word Heli. I saw Aeolus get thrown overboard, correct?
Yeah.
So I am going to healing word Heli. At a 3rd level. So that's that. And then I am going to wild shape. I have to figure out what animal, because I don't know. Some kind of aquatic creature.
Gotcha. Okay.
I
Take your time to figure that out.
Yeah, but I'm going to dive into the water and move as close as I can to Aeolus after that. But
Okay. I'll say the ship has a 10-foot draft. I'm just so you need to get about 10 feet down to get around the ship to Aeolus' side.
So how do I look up what creature?
I'm assuming you're also falling because your star form ends because you used wild shape.
Yeah, I'm falling. I don't know where do I look up what creatures I can wild shape into. Does that
it would be beasts.
Beasts?
Yeah, some type of shark, I would imagine.
Yeah.
All right. End of your turn. Lady C is going to legendary action attack tank. 17 again. Dunnan, enjoy your temporary hit points and go.
Okay. How is that blue buccaneer looking?
Terrible. He looks like shit.
Okay, then I'll go for him first with my first attack.
Yeah.
I can wild shape into a CR1 creature, correct? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass
Okay.
That is sufficient to kill Blue Buccaneer.
Okay, then I'll step. Oh shit! I can't select my token now because
It's underneath
coins.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And step into here. And advantage.
Yep.
Strike. Wait a minute. I always forget. Can I make Lady C prone? With Shield Master? Just with an attack.
Shield Master, Shield Bash.
No more bonus action.
As part of the attack and with melee weapon, you can immediately bash target with the shield if it's equipped. If you attack a creature within 5 feet. So I would say you would attack Lady C and knock her prone, but you wouldn't get the benefit of prone on this attack. But you could set her up for subsequent attacks.
Do I have to hit her or just make an attack against
You just have to make the attack. So,
yeah, I just hit the guy, so...
No, with the weapon, bash the target with your shield. So you would bash the same one that you're attacking. So,
okay.
Yeah.
No, done.
I am changing into a giant octopus.
Giant octopus. Alright. Thank you.
And I'm gonna use not gonna shield bash then. I'm gonna
I'm just gonna
use.
leave your token here, Siegfried, and we'll just
Yeah.
use the giant octopus. It is
And-
large. I'm just gonna
and-
size your token up.
I would have moved as well, but we can do that after Dunnan's turn.
Yep.
Right, so Siegfried's going after Aeolus's corpse.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what a low
Alright,
roll.
so the attack is a 31, correct?
Yeah,
That hits, and then bonus action, blinding smiting her.
yeah.
All right,
And this is 17.
that is a fantastic spell. So it is 3d. Oh, you rolled it for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
So 11 and 6, 17 damage.
Mm,
And presently has the blinding condition, saves at the end of each of its turns.
Yeah.
Okay. And mark
This was-
concentration for yourself. Yep, you did. Fantastic. Oh no, it's not concentration. My God, that's
It's
such a
not,
good
no.
spell now. All right. Anything else done?
nope,
Okay.
that is it.
End of your turn. She is Tang. You get 5 temporary if you don't have it already, because you're within Dunnan's aura. She's going to legendary action, so Dunnan, you're at 10 temp.
Mhm.
She's going to Blade of Command at disadvantage against you because she's blinded, which is a 17, which does not hit.
No, miss.
I rolled 3 17s in a row for my attacks. All right, Aeolus, you're dead. Tang.
Wait, could I make my movement now?
Sure, yeah, giant octopus
Oh.
with a swim of 60.
So I fell 20 feet. That didn't cause any movement, right?
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
30, 40, 50. So you get to there, underwater.
Yeah. I need to look at the sheet.
You need to find a water icon.
Yeah, that's all. That was just my movement because I used my action to wild shape. Okay, that's it. I just moved there.
I'm gonna do this blue pip for how many squares under the water you are. Should be 3. Alright, and you're searching for Aeolus's mangled corpse.
My turn?
Yes, it is, Tim.
Okay, I'm casting Mass Healing Word at level 4. I can do 2 and then take the higher of the 2 because my war paint lasts for an hour. So it's going to be 21 points of healing.
Okay. 2.
So it's going to be me, Helly, Dunnan, and Sive is within 60 feet.
Is she really?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
That is so fucking clutch.
Oh my gosh.
21 points of healing.
I think that we all clumped up for the Dragon's Breath. Yay.
I know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. Okay, cool. That's my bonus action, and then for my actual action, I am going to Primal Savagery Lady C.
Okay. You have
Give
advantage. She's
advantage.
blinded. She's flanked. 18 does not hit.
Damn it.
Good try. Would have been really good damage. Jeez. 23.
Yeah.
Buccaneer crew turns and shoots Jaya in the face with a crossbow. I don't think an 18 hits you, Jaya, right?
No.
Oh, thank God.
You were dead, so your blade song ended.
Still the same round, so I still have shield up though, right? Just kidding, I know. In that case, 18 I think does. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That is 14 points piercing damage, plus you have an interdiction seal for 5 more, so 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
Maybe.
brings us around to Heliras.
Oh boy. Okay. Motherfucker. Of course, she's in Corin's range, so we'll go ahead and hit with Spirit Strike first.
Sure. No, you're not.
Which misses. Fuck. Okay. Just a step forward and a Shade and Shine attack.
You have advantage on both of them too, so that's good.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, she's currently blinded.
He's a blind bitch.
Alright. 26. Yeah, actually reroll Spirit Strike as well. Because advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, that
So
worked
it's a
well.
14.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, 14.
But still.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's.
Yeah, because that was the next roll. You got a 10 and then a 14.
Okay.
Yeah. 26 hits for Shine, though, so you have 15 points of damage there. 1, 5. Alright. Anything else?
No. She'll stay there so she can possibly protect Tang
Alright, wonderful.
if necessary.
End
And the bitch is flanked.
End of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action and attack the thing that keeps healing everybody. 14 does not hit Tang.
I will sentinel that.
You got it.
Yeah.
Good reaction. 30 hits. Jeez. Another 12 points. Ephesi's turn.
I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop.
So a bold sentinel attack, Devin. Bold.
Oh.
Not a shield. It's not a shield master reaction now. Thesey is moving presently.
Sure.
He wasn't targeting you, Sai. You were on the ship that it decided.
I know. I'm sorry for being relieved the giant dragon is moving away from me. That's my beat.
It's like, these assholes fought this without the owl? Man, they're stupid.
Okay. "20 foot wide. Jeez. Okay. What's my length here? This'll work. Cannot see Siegfried underwater. Yeah. Sive, you are not hit.
Nice.
That's what I was wondering. Everyone else is
Hammer.
making deck saves, including Lady C. The fact that she was blinded meant she couldn't teleport away with her legendary action.
Does the blindness give her anything negative to the deck save, or
No. It meant she knew there was a dragon there. She was going to teleport out of the space once all of you grouped up. The fact that she was blinded stopped that.
You get a
Good.
+5 Tang and Heli.
You're gonna give Lady C a +5 also?
No.
Alright.
Aang said she BRB.
While Tang is BRBing, Dunnan, I'd like you to make a history check with advantage. Aeolus, you can make a history check. And Siegfried went underwater, so I'm not worried about that.
Aeolus can make a history check when he's dead?
Oh, sorry. Well, for information
Part
that...
of your thesis.
Yeah, it's about a thesis, just in case he pops back up. Okay.
Tang also has a +5 to that.
Who
That's
else?
safe.
So it was Dunnan, Siegfried, Aeolus, and Heli, right?
Yep, it was Heli.
Heli, make a history check as well.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Nothing that any of you notice in the heat of battle, at the very least.
No.
Alright, so I see we got a dex save from Tang, 18. Dex save from Dunnan.
They both have +5s. Heli is technically 22, and Tang is a 22, I think, too, right? No, 23. 23.
Okay. All of you still fail.
Yep. The save was like a fucking 28 or some bullshit.
No, it was a 23.
Okay.
Ithisi now has an ancient, powerful artifact.
Yep. So
Corwin, I'm not even asking. Corwin's gone.
Yeah, no.
Do any of you resist lightning damage?
No.
Yes.
The one in the water.
You're floating. You're flotsam right now. 114 points of lightning damage to all of you, including incinerating Lady C.
Did you just pay us?
Well.
No, because Siegfried and Jaya are alive.
Siegfried, Jaya, Sive are all up.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Lady C, you have this
Get out of there.
brief instant of overwhelming light as she's almost translucent for a brief moment before she is summarily destroyed. All of you can remove your marks as well. They no longer matter.
Hurry, loot her body and teleport. Oh wait, no.
Theses gotten more dangerous. That brings us to Jaya. I think this is a good moment to pause for the week, so that way you guys can strategize how to get out of this. You have one person dead, 3 people down, 3 people currently conscious, 2 of which can currently fly, and 1 of which is collecting a body.
Not a body, the fucking rod. I don't care about the body anymore. I'm going for the rod. Aeolus told me to get the rod no matter what.
Yeah.
If I have to leave Aeolus to die, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and in theory, other members can also get it. Keep in mind, you are the only one that can get Aeolus at this point.
Yeah.
So, like, Sive or Jaya might be able to grab the rod, which is currently on the deck.
Is the ship also heavily damaged from that lightning?
Oh yeah, the ship looks like shit. The fact that it missed Anne's Lament is the only thing that kept that one afloat. Anne's Lament would have started sinking immediately at this point. It could not have been hit. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this image in the campfire chat, along with initiative.
Alright, everybody should start making new characters.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was
Was a hell of a ride.
DC 26 400 foot line. 20 feet wide.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a big weapon. You totally killed Lady C there, Dutton. Damn it.
Well,
So, hold on. So Spencer actually got the "How do you want to do this" on Lady C.
Done said.
We just killed a head of state. So
She was dead. She just didn't know it yet.
I really hope Sive is entertained.
Yeah, she's honestly
Enough
she's
drama.
got a popcorn seat at this point. No one's really paying her attention.
Yeah.
She dodged the dragon hit, so she's kind of just watching a really intense drama.
You're watching the shocking drama unfurl.
Basically, someone's an octopus, man. That's crazy. Like,
I don't want to know what other tales Sive has heard about that.
I mean, you literally saw him turn into an octopus in midair and do a swan dive into the water.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I gotta get going.
Jeez. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Alright.
Oh God.
Talk
thank
about
God the dragon appeared.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bring it back.
Before we go, we didn't do the ballista before Ethisel attacked?
We did.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
we
we?
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you rolled. That's what 20d12 roll was.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That was the damage that was dealt to the shadow.
Cool.
The shadow wasn't attacking Anne's Lament because they went loot that they believe is on it, so they didn't want to sink it. They just wanted to disable it.
Okay, alright.
So there was only the 2 ballistae attacking the shadow.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll see you everyone next week.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Bye, guys.